Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter coming back at you, and today I want to get into a dope pair of kicks that just showed up at the house. This silhouette was one of my favorites as a kid. It definitely gives me that nostalgic feeling. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's look at these Reebok Pump Omni Zone 2s in the Celtics colorway. Alright, so just like always, we'll start with the box. This is exactly like all of the pump boxes that I've been getting recently. It says pump it up on the top. It's got a white top. And there on the front of it, you can see that pump like we have on the tongue that you use to inflate the shoes. The bottom of it's blue, and it's a flip top. And on the paper, we've got more Reebok branding. Man, I would love to know where spring went. This is ridiculous. That wind is cold out here. Wow. Okay, so the tag reads Pump Omni Zone 2. This is a size 10. The colors are listed as core black, some sort of green, and footwear white. And I ordered these directly from the Reebok website. I think these are available at a handful of retailers like Foot Locker, Finish Line. They're all over the place. And then enough of that box talk. Look at these. I'm loving this pair of shoes. And I saw on the Reebok website, they said that it was like a player exclusive colorway from back in the day. And then the more I looked into it, it made it seem like this was just a combination of like the D Brown from the slam dunk contest mixed in with like a little bit of Celtics flair. This green mesh replaced a lot of the black materials on the D Brown slam dunk contest pair. And also they added on the insole, I don't know if you can see that or not, but on the insoles, it's got some print on it that is like the hardwood from Boston Garden, from the basketball court there where the Celtics play. So I think that's a pretty neat touch. But both the insoles have that print on it. But these shoes definitely do remind you of those D Brown, the slam dunk contest pairs. And like I said, it just has a nice mix of this green in with it. But I really like the green on the shoe. I think it goes really well on this silhouette, and it looks really good with this black and white. And the materials on here, just like we've been getting, they feel pretty decent. It's not the softest leather that I've felt, but it's definitely a good material. And it's got real nice thick cuts. And overall, I just think they did a really good job on this pair. But starting with this outsole, you can see that the border, for the most part, is a black color. And then we've got some herringbone traction pads throughout the forefoot and then back at the heel. And also here at the heel, you can see this hexalite window with that honeycomb shape there. And we've got in white some Reebok branding. And I think that looks nice. I think these colors go together really well. But then up towards the front of the foot, you've got like a pivot point. And that's in white. And then that white rubber material kind of comes up to the midsole there at the front. And towards the back of the midsole, we've got some painted foam areas. There's some green accents here at the top of the midsole, but then we've got some black and some white painted foam. And the paint down there on the midsole looks really nice and neat. And we've also got some painted accents up on this rubber type material here in the front as well, painted green. But then straight up from that, coming to the mudguard, that's where we'll first take a look at this nice black leather. And like I said before, it's a really thick cut. It feels nice and soft, and when you press on it, you get those ripples that I like seeing. I'm not sure if that's coming through or not, but it definitely has a nice feel to it. I actually think that the materials on this pair feel a lot better than what the D Brown Slam Dunk Competition pair did. You've got this black soft leather on the mud guard, on the toe box there with those perforations, then going up the eye stays and wrapping around the heel here. I've always liked this embroidery here. It looks really nice in that bright white Reebok, and then in the green it says the pump. I think that's pretty cool looking. Looks nice and clean. And then I also like on the heel how it says Hexalite there in black, and it's got those honeycombs there in like green stitching, and I think that's a neat detail. Along with the black leather here on the upper, we've got like a black mesh for the tongue, and then that meets black leather as we go up the tongue, and then that meets this green like rubberized type material, where of course you have this infamous pump button, and then this is the release to let the air out. And I always love seeing that bright orange pop off of these pumps. That's such a classic look. Along with the black mesh at the base of the tongue, we've got some green mesh here along the side peeking through this black leather, and we've also got that up here around the collar, and it looks really nice. I love the color green, especially with all this black. Gives me the same vibes as like the pine green 3s that we just saw, but I think I might like these a little bit more. As we always have on these pumps, we've got these hard plastic hits. Looks like it's painted like white and then green at the top, but these go along with the eyelets and the laces go through there. We've got that on both sides. And then for the laces, they gave us just some flat black laces. No extra laces came with it, but I think these look dope. For the sock liner, it looks like we've got like this rib type material. It almost looks like corduroy, but it's got like a heavier feel than that. But I like that. I think it looks pretty cool. We also have that on the back of the tongue, but it's in a black color. This is just a green color to go along with the green on the outside of the shoe. Let me go ahead and take out one of those insoles just so you can get a better look, because I think that's a nice little hidden detail that they printed on the hardwood court floor, like a picture of the hardwood court floor from the Boston Garden. There you can see that. We've got that on both insoles of both shoes. And here's a look at the back, but I think that's a pretty neat touch, just that it's a little nod to the garden. But anyhow, let me know what you all think about these, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.